What's going on YouTube? It's Kung Fu Chai here, and today we are playing a discard tribal historic deck. Yeah, sure, we'll take that opening. Not got really many payoffs for the discard. Well, we got the Haunt, but you know, that's a 6-mana card. After testing this deck out last night, I think I did about 10 games or so. I'm now like, what like commander decks play like this? And then I was looking on EDH Rex or Hunt of Hightower, and I'm like, I have a spare one of them. I'm gonna make a Hightower EDH discard deck. Just like everybody gets no hand, we play in top decks. Because I'm really bad, I always forget to put fucking card draw in my decks. So I end up like top decking. So it's like, you know what, we all top decking now. That meme where it's like, it smells like bitch in here. It's like, it smells like top deck in here. Yeah, so we are against Kirkman. Cool, makes 0 difference because my creatures, well, my low creatures are weak, except Virus Beetle, Elephant Disciple, and the Rat Thing. They're all pretty much exactly the same, bar that's going to artifacts in the creature types. But I don't care about them, they're literally just there to discard cards. My head's mistake. Treasure. Are they doing treasury shit? Is there a treasure tribal? Revenant? Is that in there? That's Sonic Green. Hey, little fucker buddy. And go and grab me a pie. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? It's not like I've got another one in hand, and effectively another one. Words. Ooh. Yeah. You know what? I don't like the fact you have a hand. Let's just get rid of that. Let's fix that. I'm the only one who's allowed a hand here. God, this deck's such a dick deck. But it's fun. Like just like some fun like playstyles, like the group slug enchantment sort of things, where it's like, you know, whenever you do something, you suffer for it. Like Revenge of Raven, and Underworld Dreams. Like, I find that sort of deck really fun to play, and then this discard deck's quite fun as well. I like rat decks. I've got a rat deck that's pretty fun. It's black. Obosh to Prey Piercer damage deck. That's fun. So yeah, you've got a card in hand. It'd be a shame if you didn't. I need a fucking land so I can get my scarabs out. That's such a good card. Well, I say good. It's good in this deck. It's probably not the best card, shall I say. But it's such a good card in this deck because basically you make it so your opponent has no hand anymore, and then you can start doing that. Okay, so I'm guessing I want that card what's in hand. That's interesting. But yeah, so this triggers before their draw step, so if they have no cards in hand because you've made them discard all the shit, they're forced to have take the damage or sack a thing. Okay then, keep your secrets. I'm just Reckoner's Raid on my turn, makes no difference. It's either for 3 mana or possibly 4 mana if you've got a land in hand. A card. Actually, no, 5 mana because there's treasure as well. It's either for a 4 or 5 mana card which you can. Please tell me that's not the card I kept in hand. If so, that's just sad. Well, it does seem to have a treasure tribal thing. Is he going to do that against our account? Go on. Do. No, it's just another one now. Let's double block the unwilling ingredient. Get that off the field. And torment scarabs. And then we should be pretty down. Ah, that's cute. He's got a card in hand. Just thought, what's this guy being discarded anyway? Does appear to be like a treasure tribal. That's pretty cool. There's a couple of little like mechanic tribal decks that I want to try. Like, I've got this discard tribal, which is pretty fun, that I made last night, and obviously I did about 7 games and I went like 6 in a row, and it's like, yeah, I think the deck's fine for a video. But yeah, wouldn't mind doing like some sort of food deck at some point. So I know in Eldraine that's quite good, and they have had food cards since, but I don't know if there's anyone I read off the top of my head. Yeah. We're gonna torment you. It's interesting, because normally when I play this, they don't actually have cards in hand to discard. So, he has choices. Good old Perkman. Yeah, man. I think if you want what's in hand that much, you just take the damage, because the merchant seems to be pretty important. Yeah. I don't like when I don't have cards in hand. Definitely need to fix that on my turn. I would have thought if you get a land, I can play Hightower. I know the whole thing with legendary creatures is meant to be like some sort of importance with that character in the lore, but I don't think there is with Hightower, because it was a box top card, not actually like a main set card, which is sad because really cool concept and design. I'd love to actually see, like, you know, what the fuck it's about. Like, you know, why is there some like creepy ass? Does that thing even have a thing? Oh yeah, it does have a face. You know, some creepy ass like robed thing haunting Hightower. Like, what's Hightower? Is that in the lore already? I don't know. Am I blocking this? No. 1 damage. I don't give a shit. And it becomes tapped, exile card from the graveyard, +1/+1 counter, sack of creature, gains indestructible, tap it. Cool. Coolio. Gangster's Paradise shit. Yay. Yeah, that works. So, what are you doing? Discarding or sacking? Because I don't like the fact they've got the Predator out. That can become rather quite annoying if not dealt with. I'm gonna guess I have a skull port. Skull port or a card in hand. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Skullport, yeah. Thought so. Go on, discard, 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 discard. If you discard the card and you don't get enough creature out, that means you're forced to sack your predator next turn, which is what you want. Very much what we want. Meh. Boo. You taking damage person, you. Hold on. I've got something to eat after this one. Oh no! I have to sacrifice my 2 mana 1/1. What a great cost of reason. Okay, so that's going to hurt. But, on the upside, he has no other creatures and nothing to discard. So, he's going to have to sack it. Well, that's I wonder if there's any, like, Santa tribal. Oh, you could sacrifice the treasure if we wanted to get around with that, because it's an online permanent. Lucky bastard. Okay, not so lucky bastard's got 2 cards, he's on 1 2 9. I don't even need to choose, it's just going on. What are we waiting for? You have 1 card in hand. I'm guessing it's an instant. Huh? Why? Not doing anything. I think the Long Night Reaching was bugged actually off the top of my head. Because I seem to remember I was playing against it and I just clicked decline. It's like, nah, I don't want to discard or pay life. Discard or sack. Then oh. You know what'll be fun? Make it discard. Oh, I don't know. I'll put a counter on that instead. Hey, we're winning games over here. Let's see how game 2 goes. We are back for it. Game 2 against Moscan. 7-9. Sure. I feel like I may have done a bad decision there. Sure. Probably use another one. Hey ho, it is what it is. Get turn 1 Vicious Reavers and that's always fun. Ooh, that's the discarded. Fierce Empath. Search down creatures. Great feel it, put it into your hand and shuffle. God, you discard and... Well, I know they're at least played Simic. So I'm guessing they're good for land. That's one of us. Guessing we're playing some sort of land fallback. Which is fun.
I do hope this mask is intimidating enough. Empty your mind.
No, empty your hand, not your mind. Empty your mind, you'll take fucking ages to make a decision. Surely they've got something big that they're ramping up to. Oh, they do have big shit. I do not like any of those. That's quite expensive, can't play that for a while. As is that. That, however, they could play, so let's get rid of that. Apparently it'd be a bit pointless because it'd be X is one, but still.
Let me pick your brain for a minute.
You do not like that. Not one bit. Not one bit. Actually, I'm saying that. Could have just, you know, let them play it out and then torment the scout. Oh, what's place is that? Oh no, it draws half X. Then you missed it. Drawing cards. Oh, no, you don't drawing cards at least. Oh, choices, choices, choices. Sack Druid and play the land, and then you can get the Hydra out, or sack the land, or you just take damage. I always forget that's an option. I'm used to people actually liking having life, although people like having cards to play as well, so understandable. What would be nice right now, that Knight's Reach card. I can't remember what it's called, but oh, the so is this dude playing like Hydra card? Hey, Knight's Reach card. That is what we'd like to see. Oh yeah. Watch it, I'll just discard the land. Boo, that's boring.
Ugh, what a whiner.
Let's have a lose life or sack a card. He ain't got much life to go. Next turn I can deal 3 damage, which will be pretty fun. Yeah, I was about to say attacking with Gabriel makes sense.
This wasn't part of our contract.
Bye bye. And now, oh, I would get that in the sniper Bible deck. Bye bye. Right, so we are 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. We are back with a game. Game 3? No, yeah, 3. Or Sam. Drag. Game 3. Game 3, baby! I know it's fun. That's a really nice artwork. Especially on Borsless. Sky Noodle. Cool. Let's see how this goes. Hungary. Cool. Okay. That happened. Okay, let's go for another game. I'm enjoying this deck. We are doing something a bit different. We're back for a game 4, baby! We're just keeping going. Like, actually, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna keep going until we lose. But you know what? I don't. Vampire round. Cool. Coolio. Oh, it's not
Make this quick. I'm bored or perish the thought.
Gets rid of some cards anytime. Wants to wait for another motherfucking. Oh, okay. So he's not going to keep the cards, he's just going to end up keeping losing life. That's quite amusing, to be honest.
How unrefined.
Hey, bye. Oh, it's a land. That's boring.
Ooh, sorry. Not really.
Probably because I play with like sound on mute when I'm not like playing for videos, but I love how sarcastic and sassy Davriel is.
Time to run again.
One. Hopefully that will be different. So, what the fuck is this dude's name? T.R. Fias Keddy. Perfius Keddy. Sounds like a fucking stroke thing. It's like, ah, yes, Turfius Keddy. How many does a 5 swing into me? Never noticed, that was really cool artwork. Probably just don't really play black-white decks. That is really cool artwork. Transformers, oh yeah, you had a card in hand, didn't you? That's really good. Something would happen to it now. I don't know why this little beetle's so cute. He stays for some reason. See them. Frosky's Contempt. That also could have been quite annoying. Oh, no, not a lord for the vampire. I'm gonna chump block. What a shame. Excuse me. You lost 4 or more life. I am confused. What the fuck just happened? Oh, Liliana, that is nasty. That would not have been nice. Not at all. Oh, this guy's gonna have to start sacking shit, otherwise he's gonna die to the... Bad saying that, he's got 2 turns and the fucking arena's gonna kill him. Oh. I'll hope this guy sacks something. Actually, could sack the arena, which would mean that he wouldn't die this time. This card can't tap me. This guy can't tap me until he needs the block. The Animus. Actually, I could just double attack. Hey, we fucking get this. That's got Manache. Alright, so 4 games in a row, baby. Let's see how long this can keep going for. Game 5, I think? That's bad, I've already lost count. Either way, I ain't dead yet. Never noticed there was an animation for that. Oh, he's trying to frame me. Oh, is this guy playing shrines? That's weird. Cool. 143. Maybe not playing shrines. We've got 143 cards. Just general bullshit, maybe. I don't know. Bit odd to be honest. Let's just have a bit of a nosy, see what he's playing. We'll see if I can figure out the fuck he's playing, or if it is just good shit. Oh no! My 1-1! For 1! Let's get rid of that. I can see that becoming very annoying rather fast, to be honest. That's fine. Actually, it's going to get off the top end. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it? Ah, fuck's sake. That was me about to Gabriel Velspector and then go. No, that was not doing the thing. My opponent hurt themselves in their confusion. Well, I know I did. Yeah, it's target creature, doesn't target creature.
I dwell in the shadows. Much easier on my phone. Loneliness can hurt.
That's how you can do it. We're going to each turn, they're going up 1, so we're both losing 1 or 2 engagement points. Cool. Now, you have a con hand. It's a shame if someone just gets Meh. Oh well. Kinda wish you'd discarded it.
Struggling?
Makes sense.
Good.
Oh, I do have more lands. Hey, got shit to discard now. Hey! Sit back to your planes. There's a bad for your little planes. Some voices just begin to no clue why I think it's doing, but
All I've left you is pain.
yeah, that's rubbish.
Ugh, what a whiner. I don't think you'll be needing that.
Wonder why I didn't play it.
Ooh, sorry. Not really.
Basically, if I keep him from like having shit, I've won some side picks.
Back to the shadows.
God, I can just can't play straight away. Oh, fuck's sake, you can get rid of that with that bastard. Just let me have a bloody creature.
The mask is scary, but underneath I'm just a normal diabolist. Loneliness can
scarabs.
hurt.
Give me scarabs. Give me scarabs. Don't like the fact I'm just stuck.
Struggling?
So if I play something, he gets still on my shit. Quite annoying. I fucking thought and I haven't played the horn. What? Oh! I didn't know that was a thing. I really should pay attention to what my opponent's cards do. God damn it.
All I've left you is pain.
Bollocks. Don't have a shrine. It's just alls off good shit by the look of it. Oh, scarabs, scarabs, scarabs. You need is a scarab. Fucking scarabs. Watch it, I'm gonna fucking mill scarabs now. Oh, on, he fucking goes. Ah shit, yeah, they've got... I can do fuck all. Well, it was a good run. Soundborn.
Ugh, what a whiner.
Sanctum. We'd think that Sanctum fucking saved him, I think, at this point. Well, we lost after, I think, 4 wins in a row, was it? I don't know. Either way, let's check out the deck. What's up, bitches? We're looking at the deck. Right, so let's go from the beginning. 70 cards, because I'm a picky bitch and I don't like to cut cards. I just end up playing more than I should do, really. Yeah, so 1 drops, Vicious Rumour. Deals 1 damage, which is good. Opponent discards, which is good. Mills a card, which is good when it comes to Long Night. And you gain a life, which is also good because it keeps you going for longer. Ticks your opponent down a bit. Makes them discard and the mill a card, which could be good if the mill creature friends. Then for 2 drops, we've basically got the same creature with a different skin. 2 cost 1/1 Burglar Rat, creature rat. Enters, your opponent discards. It's an elf. Enters, discards. It's an insect. Enters, discards. Basically, it's cheap discard. And you get a little body. The body's mostly useless. It's just kind of there for chump blocking, if anything. Then go to 3 cost, which is where shit starts to like tie itself together a bit. 4 Davriel, getting your opponent's upkeep. If they have 1 or fewer cards in hand, 2 damage to them. Ideally, they'll have no cards in hand, so that should start just pinging them every turn. Then going into clutches, it's like slightly bumped up Vicious Rumours because it's 2 card, 2 mill, 2 life. You don't have the life gain on it, but it's more aggressive. Reckoner's Shakedown. It's let's describe it. Versatile, that's the word. Veil's hand. Choose an online card, discard it. Seems decent. It's duress. But then there's more. If you don't want to discard a card for, you know, if they don't have a hand, which would mean a duress would be literally useless at that point, or they all have lands, or all the cards in the hand are like really high mana cost, and they haven't got the lands because they've been sacking them. Not sacking them, discarding them. You can go, you know those little 1/1s? Let's give them a bump up, and I can start like, you know, just attacking them. Then for the 4 costs, we've got Fell Spectre. It's flying, which is fun because flying can be an issue, both for you and your opponent, depending on which way you look at it. Flying's always fun. ETBs, discards a card, so got same abilities like these guys over here, nothing new. Whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 2 life. That's quite good. There's that and Davriel really start like, you know, draining. It's like the 4 costs are mainly the like really what is it called? Long drawn out battle things. Not battle of aggression. Either way, it keeps it going and makes it like a real like slugfest. 'Cause, like, they're attacking you, you keep making them discard cards, they're discarding more. Raider's Wake. Whenever an opponent discards, they lose 2 life. So it's that but on an enchantment, which is pretty good because, you know, enchantments are a bit more awkward to remove. Then you've also got Raid at the beginning of end step. If you've attacked, target opponent discards a card. That can stack. That's very fun when it stacks. I had the other night when I was playing, I had I think 3 of them out at once. I attacked with like a virus beetle or something. The chump blocked, so a beetle died. It's like, oh no, whatever will I do? And then it's like, I think they had like 2 cards in hand. It's like, discard, discard. But then he was like, you lose 2 life, 4 life, 6 life, and then it's you lose another 2 life, then another 4 life, then another 6 life. So it ended up losing like 12 life. Well, I say they end up losing 12 life, they end up dying, but they would have ended up losing 12 life just off a virus beetle attack. Long Reach of Night, it forces your opponent to sack creatures on board, because there's not really many ways to deal with stuff on board, because it's mainly get rid of it from hand before it becomes an issue, but get rid of it whilst it's on the board, unless they discard a card. Ideally they don't have cards to discard, so it forces them to pick and choose what they want to keep. And then when it flips, when it attacks, it's got Menace. Well, it's got Menace anyway, but when it attacks, it gets +X +0, where X is the number of creatures in your opponent's graveyard. Which, ideally, is a fair few, shall we say, because, you know, you're forcing them to discard everything. Excuse me. Then you've got Torment of Scarabs. This one can be really good, but it can be a bit... can be a bit worse at the same time, because your opponent gets more choice of things to do. It punishes them no matter what, but like they can choose the lesser evil, shall we say. Because it's Curse, Enchant player, beginning of the upkeep, they either lose 3 life, which, you know, is good, because when they have no life, you win. Unless they sack a non-land permanent, just a card basically for the most part, or discard a card. So they have 2 outs no matter which way you look at it. It's like, oh no, I'm low on life, I can discard something, or I can sack a creature, or an enchantment, or an artifact, or a token, or whatever. So, they're low on life, they can sack something or discard. They've got no cards in hand, however. That completely removes that option, because, you know, you've been making them discard cards, so it's either lose 3 life or sack something. If you've been using your Long Night's Reach to sack the creatures, and they've not managed to get any sort of enchantments or artifacts out because they've been forced to sack them all before they actually got to play them, it becomes, beginning of enchant player's upkeep, they lose 3 life. So it can be worse because your opponent's got more versatility on the choice of which downside they get to pick, but you can remove the options from them. So it can just end up 4 mana, beginning of their turn, they lose 3 life. And then if you've got less, because it's just straight up lose 3 life because they can't discard a card, if you've got Devil out, they also lose 2 life off that. And, you know, it does start to stack. And then just for like a little fancy finisher, if the game gets drawn out that long, Haunt of Hightower, 6 cost, bit expensive because, you know, we have no sort of land or mana ramp, so you're going to be playing it a fair way. Legend of Creature Vampire, flying lifelink, good. It can keep you in the game longer for your effects to draw out and like whittle your opponent down. Whenever it attacks, defending player discards. Ties in the rest of the deck, pretty nice. Whenever cards put into an opponent graveyard from anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on the Haunt. That's where it becomes scary, because it's not whenever a card's discarded, it's whenever a card's put into an opponent graveyard from anywhere. So, Vicious Rumours turns into a deal 1 damage, each opponent discards a card, so 1 counter, each opponent mills a card, 2 counters, so for 1 mana, you've dealt a damage, you put 2 +1/+1 counters on this, and you've gained a life. Same for Demogorgon's Clutches, any of your other discard stuff. Then you've got Torment of Scarabs and what's it called? Long Reach of Night. They both give your opponent the option to discard, not discard, sack stuff. That's still going to the graveyard, gets bigger, and it can literally take 1 or 2 attacks off this and you've won a game, so it's fun. For the lands, we've got 23 Swamps and a Abandoned Mire. I had no reason not to put this in. The deck auto landed itself with 24 lands. I just don't really see any downside whatsoever, because you've not got any like swamp matter or basics matter sort of stuff. So it's like, I'll replace one for one of the fancy lands because it gives you an ability. Doesn't happen often where it's relevant. I don't think I've actually had it off where it's relevant at all yet, but it gives you an option. And more options is never bad. So yeah, that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, peace.